Hello and welcome to this Digital Camera Magazine video tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to take a look at a picture that's suffering from excessive noise and have a quick look at ways to reduce the amount of noise that appears in your pictures. Okay, if we just zoom in so we can actually see what the noise is and scroll up to the sky, and we can see almost a grain-like effect that's appearing up here in the sky area. And it's sort of a mottled blue and light blue effect. And what we want to do is just to smooth that out and take the noise away. And this is caused by the sensor and the ISO speed that was used to take this photograph. So to do this, what we're going to do is, as always, just duplicate the background by dragging it onto the new layer icon. And then we're going to select a nice area of the sky where we can see the noise, and go up to Filter, Noise and Reduce Noise. This will open up the Reduce Noise dialog window, which has a really nice big preview screen. And what we're going to do is first of all just reduce all of the settings right down to 0. And here we have our preview button is ticked, and we can see the amount of noise in the preview window that we want to try and eradicate. So the first option is we're going to take the strength to about the midway marker, so to about 5, and we can see that that has already just started to reduce down the amount of grain that was viewable. As you apply this filter, what's going to happen is it's basically just smoothing out the pixels, so some of the finer detail within the image will be lost. So what you want to do is just to increase the preserve detail slider just slightly. As you do this, you'll actually see some of the noise actually come back, but it will still be better than it was previously. If you've got an area which often in the darker areas you'll get a lot of color noise, and you can just increase the color noise slider as well. That'll help reduce any color noise that's encroaching within the image. Likewise, if you've got a JPEG image, which can often be affected by JPEG artifacting, then what you can do is just click the remove JPEG artifacting, and that very cleverly just helps to reduce it. Doesn't take it completely out, but does help to reduce it. If I just move the reduce noise over to the right and just zoom right into the image and take off the preview, you can sort of see the effect that or similar effect that JPEG artifacting would have. It's got that sort of pixelation sort of a look. Once you're happy with the amount of sort of smoothing and noise reduction that you have done, just click OK, and that'll apply itself to the final image. Now I just zoom back out, and it's still not perfect because this picture really was suffering from a massive amount of noise, and I just flick off the adjusted layer and back onto the adjusted layer. I'll zoom in so we can get a better idea on the noise, and you just see how the noise suddenly punches back through, and then with the adjusted layer we've managed to smooth out that noise quite a bit. If we go down to the grass areas, it hasn't been sharpened, this image, but if we just click off the adjusted layer, we can actually see how it's just blurs when you switch it back on a bit. That's just all due to the smoothing of the noise reduction. When you've got an image with noise, same as with sharpening, you do have to be quite subtle with your approach to its use. But that's a quick introduction on how to reduce noise within your images.